Hey guys, so I know it's been a long time. I haven't made a video for, I think it was a year ago when I talked about this rally coming on Bitcoin. Well, it took much longer than I thought, but it did happen. And now we're all wondering what's next. Is the Bitcoin rally over? Are we due for a pullback? What's going on? Well, of course, right now there's a lot of reasons to think pullback may be coming. Simply the fact that this resistance here at 30K, 32K hasn't been really tested all that much yet. And as you can see, these moving averages right here are pretty far from the price. Like you can see in the past, they've been hit many times, these moving averages. Their averages, of course, they're going to be hit at some point, and now they're pretty far away from price. So, of course, it's quite probable that we see a pullback now, and I do consider that it's likely going to happen, but I'm not counting on it. And what I want to convey, the message I want to tell you today, is how actually this is very, very bullish in my mind right now, the positioning of the market. Even if we would see pullback, that would just be a massive buying opportunity. Now, why am I saying that? Well, one of the main indicators that I use is these moving averages right here and how they're positioned. And right now, the order of the moving averages is in perfect bullish posture. Now, what I mean by bullish posture is the order of these moving averages. You see from bottom to top, you got the pink, the white, the blue, the green, the yellow, and the red. Now, this order of things is what happens when the weak hands are getting flushed out and the bulls are regaining, let's say, regaining ground. They're regaining a control of the market for a longer period of time. Okay. Now, as you can see, a year or two before, this happened here, this was not the case. Look at how the moving averages were right here. They were all meshed up together. Here it was all messy. You got the pink in the middle, the white below. Here it's actually the opposite. You got a pink on top. All over here it's all messy. You've got the green below the pink right here, the red on the bottom. It's all messy. And the only moment in the past where the order of things of moving averages was like this is in 2021 at what we could consider the top right here. But the situation was different. There was a bull market for a long time. This is not the case now. It just started happening a couple of weeks or months ago that this order happened. So when was the last time this situation happened? Well, it actually happened in the beginning of the 2020 bull market right here. You see that for 2 years, kind of the same thing as what's happening right now. For 2 years, the moving averages were all messy. You see the red is below the pink right here. You got the blue below the white, which is on top. It's all messy. Even here, it's messy. You got the white below the pink. And right here, even more messed up. And at some point in 2020, you got the pink right here, the white, the blue, the green, the yellow, the red. And this was the order. And it stayed like that for the whole bull market. Notice how as the bull market progresses, these moving averages just establish themselves more in this order. Pink, white, blue, green, yellow, red. And they stay like this until something bad happens and they become all messy again. Okay. Now let's go see in the past, even more in the past. Same thing. Right here, you see, in the 2017 bull market, pink, white, blue, green, yellow, red, the bullish order of things. Now they become messy here. That's a very bad sign. And they become messy for 2 years as the bear market evolves. Now, let's go see when they just started. In 2015 or 16, when the bullish posture or the bullish order of moving averages started establishing itself, it was right here. You see the green, yellow, and red are above the other ones, and then at some point even the slower moving averages like the pink, white, blue become in the bullish order as well. So it was right here, right before the halving. Similar things as what's happening right now. And if you look at the past, for 2 years, or 1 or 2 years, it was all messy like this. You see the pink on the top. Here you got the blue below the white, the green below everything. It's all messy, okay? So notice how this happened a little bit before the halving. Now, in the 2020 bull market, this happened actually after the halving, which is maybe we could argue that it's because of the black swan event right here, the disease situation. So maybe that's it. I don't know. But what we can notice right now is that it's happening a little bit before the halving: pink, white, blue, green, yellow, red, which is just another indicator that this bull market that seems to be preparing itself, that we'll likely see this year or the year after, is much more similar than the 2016 one, and not as much to the 2021. It's another similarity. If you've been doing technical analysis or watching other YouTubers, you probably know that there's a lot of similarities on a lot of indicators, a lot of charts saying the situation right now is more similar to 2016 than 2020. And I think this is another example of that, another observation of that right now the bulls are establishing themselves. We can see in the moving averages a little bit before the halving. Now, of course, I'm not expecting a parabola to the moon right now. Likely gonna be some grinding action. If you go look in the past when this happened, the blue moving average got tested right here, okay, just before the launch, and that was after the halving. And if you go look in the past even more, you see the blue got tested many times. Well, a couple of times right here and even here after the halving. And even the pink one got tested after the halving. So, of course, it's reasonable to think that right now we could have a pullback. But keep in mind these moving averages that will likely get tested at some point, and that's probably going to be a great buy opportunity. They're moving up, and they're moving up pretty damn fast. The blue one, which would be the first one to be tested, is at 35K. Keep in mind the last time only the blue one got tested. The white and the pink did not get tested, okay? And the other ones, the lowest one is at 32K right now, but it's moving up. So every day that Bitcoin is not crashing, the what I would call the ultimate buy opportunity is moving up and up and up. So at some point, if we get a lot of sideways movement, there's probably not going to be that big of a correction before we start pumping again. So that's it. I hope you found some value to this, and maybe I'll do a video earlier than a year later next time. We'll see. Okay, ciao.